Jordan Moore and John Jackson at the lab. This segment brought to you by the BMW Mission to Drive. Lease a 2015 BMW 320i sedan for as low as $369 a month with zero due at signing. Just sign and drive. Details at SoCalBMW.com. Now joining us on Trojans Live. Yeah, I'm going to give you a big intro here because I've heard great things. We've got DeAnn Marshall here, Senior VP, Chief Development and Marketing Officer at Children's Hospital Los Angeles. All that's well and good, but the executive producer of the show, Dan Schell, says you are the #1 partner of USC and Fox Sports Properties. So you got Dan's ultimate seal of approval, and it sounds like you basically have an adopted son. Your son Robert comes on the trips. He's a diehard USC fan now. We officially converted him.
Absolutely, and he's actually listening tonight, so he's going to be thrilled that his name's on ESPN. So thanks for having me.
Definitely get a shout out to Robert there for sure. Why don't you start, if you could, just by sharing some of the history and the connection that USC has had with this great partner in CHLA.
Absolutely, we've been a partner of USC since 1901. Actually. Wow. We've been affiliated with the University of Southern California. All of our physicians are faculty members, and we've just enjoyed a very close affiliation with the Keck School of Medicine for a very, very long time.
Well, you have one of my favorite stories that is going to be sort of come to the forefront at UCLA game. It's on November 28th. We're celebrating Jake Olson. He's obviously has been through CHLA. First, talk a little bit about that, about how special he is as a patient. I mean, I know that all of them are special, but I mean, just in terms of the connection between USC, because this is really a great tie from the hospital to the football field.
It's incredible, and I'm very familiar, obviously, with Jake Olson's story, and I think really everybody at Children's Hospital is. For those of you listening, Jake Olson lost his eyesight to eye cancer at age 12, and one of the last things he wanted to do and see before he lost his eyesight is a USC football game. And so USC football has really adopted him, and Children's Hospital has adopted him and his family. And so the Day of Giving is really going to be special because we've all watched Jake grow up, and now Jake's a football player for USC, and he's going to be on the field that day, and it's going to be incredible for him and his family and just the support of Children's Hospital.
It's great because I met Jake after the surgery and knew him through high school in terms of broadcasting high school. And, we always had conversation, and he would say, how he would listen to the radio show, during the game and stuff. And so now to sort of make the connection on how much it meant, because I know how much it means to him to be sort of a part of that hospital. It has to be really special for you, I mean, in terms of bringing everything full circle.
It really does. I mean, when I was watching, him come full circle and move into his dorm at SC and, be on the field with all the players, I mean, it's just amazing. And he's just a really special kid.
And how many people we'll take that case because that's the case we know so well. But how many people behind the scenes are involved that maybe people don't realize that the doctors that took at CHLA, that the nurses, everyone involved, the support system that he had to make his dream possible.
It truly takes a village, and that's we're so fortunate to have Children's Hospital Los Angeles in our town and the resources that can be brought to bear for people like Jake and his family. Everything from child life to nursing to the physicians to the great research that's going on to help cure cancer at Children's Hospital. So it's truly an awesome resource that we have here in our city, and we're thrilled to come out for the Day of Giving for the USC-UCLA game.
Yeah, talk about the campaign a little bit and give everybody a little bit brief explanation about it.
Yeah, and so we're kicking off on Thursday what's called Live LA, Give LA. And, we heard from a lot of families around town that they support their churches, they support their synagogues, their schools. And so part of what, was resonating with this community is their support of their local children's hospital. And so it's really, the Day of Giving for the USC-CHLA or USC-UCLA game is certainly a part of this campaign, but it's launching in earnest on Thursday. 2 new television spots. We'll be running them on Fox. Heidi Klum is featured. She is obviously everyone knows Heidi, but she's also a strong supporter of Children's Hospital, so she'll be featured. But this year we're doing something different from the perspective of our patient families wanted to share their stories. And so they're coming out, and moms and dads are featured with their kids, and they're telling their stories. And so that's what this is all about. It's about giving back to the great resource we have in this town.
And how can Trojan fans help get involved?
They can begin tonight if they'd like to. They could text CHLA 41444 to donate to the campaign, or they can log right onto the website chla.org/GiveLA, So they can begin supporting the campaign today via text or donate online.
Let me give those again. That's text CHLA to 41444 or go to chla.org/GiveLA-LiveLA. Your son ready to go for a couple more big games here? You know, does he know? I mean, this is Oregon time. This is UCLA time. It's time to get going here.
He knows the stats better than most.
Does he have a Cody?
I know.
We should have brought him tonight. Does he have a Cody Kessler jersey? We could have gotten a little signed Cody Kessler jersey.
He does not, but he absolutely has the Trojan football helmet sitting
All right.
on his
Yeah.
dresser.
You get him a #1 jersey anyway.
Oh, yeah. A vintage #1 jersey. Thank you so much to DeAnn Marshall. And remember, let's get involved. A great opportunity at that UCLA game. Live LA, Give LA campaign, chla.org/GiveLA-LiveLA. Thank you so much. And we come back. We're going to wrap the show. Get JJ's scouting report. As we said, it's time to beat the Ducks on Saturday. Right back on Trojans Live.